Hello and welcome back. As always, I am so happy to be here with you right now. And today we're going to talk about something that I know you've seen all over your feed, all over the internet. The internet telling you what you should or shouldn't do with your body, especially if you're over 40, a parent, and or a very busy, high overachieving type A perfectionist like myself. Okay, so I saw a post the other day and I haven't stopped thinking about it. It said that women over 40 shouldn't do HIIT workouts, shouldn't do cardio, and shouldn't run long distances because it spikes cortisol. Okay, HIIT, cardio, endurance, sports, right? Like long runs are supposed to spike your cortisol. Okay. Cortisol and adrenaline pump through your body during intense, challenging workouts. We need these chemicals, these hormones to manage the stress on our bodies, which is why these types of workouts can be so great for stress management because you are physically practicing a skill that you also need mentally and emotionally. You are learning how to accept stress, be present with stress, which is a cocktail of cortisol and adrenaline, how to sustain that stress. And you also learn when to stop, when enough is enough, when you're about to really push past a limit and get hurt. And then you practice regulating from that high stress place to a more baseline homeostasis. Okay, I will do a separate episode about this specifically about stress and cortisol and regulating your hormones and down regulating your nervous system and all of that. I will do a separate episode that sounded super nerdy. I promise you it'll be like kind of sexy, like fun, like in a fun way. But I will do a separate episode about that because for right now, what I really want to talk to you about is how the internet said that women over 40 shouldn't do HIIT, shouldn't do cardio, shouldn't run long distances because it spikes cortisol. Because honestly, it's ridiculous. Okay, here are my thoughts. If you love running, run. If you like a HIIT workout lights you the fuck up, do it. What matters isn't what an Instagram post says, it's what your body says. So here's the problem. We live in a world where it feels easier to trust a smartwatch, a blog, or some influencer's rules than to actually pause and ask ourselves, how do I feel? Did I sleep well last night? Do I feel energized today? Do I feel drained today? Does this movement make me feel alive? Or is this workout leaving me more depleted? We don't ask ourselves these questions because the watch has the answer. But here's the thing, your body is smarter than the internet. Truly, I said it. I said what I said. And when we ignore that innate wisdom, we start outsourcing our power. We start confusing information with truth. Boom. All right, here's why it matters. Learning to listen to your body is way more than self care. Learning to listen to your body is how you build resilience, how you prevent burnout, how you create sustainable performance. Because when you are a high achieving, type A, get it done kind of person, you're used to powering through. You're used to ignoring the whispers but your body is sending you until they become blood curdling screams. You're not just used to it, you are so good at it. I'm going to drop some knowledge on you and I want you to be ready, okay? Your body isn't trying to hold you back. She's trying to guide you. Okay, I'm going to say that again because I know you're running for like an old school piece of paper and pencil or pen. Your body isn't trying to hold you back. She's trying to guide you. And if you're hearing this like, Alyssa, I will have what you're having, then I'm deaf like, let's do this. Here are 3 ways you can start listening to your body instead of the internet. Okay, these are easy lifts, done better than perfect. Each morning, before you even check your phone, close your eyes and like do a quick body scan from the top of your head to the tips of your toes and notice how your body feels. Do you feel tense? Do you feel butterflies in your stomach? Do you feel hungry? Do you feel warm and cozy? Do you realize, oh, these pajamas aren't as comfortable as I thought they were? Or, maybe I should start wearing pajamas. Okay, whatever it is, notice what your body feels like. And that is your body giving you data, giving you information. Okay, so that's step number 1. Step number 2, I mean, this applies to so much more. Ask before you act, right? Consent is everything. So get consent from yourself before you are lacing up your sneakers to go for maybe another long run, or you're about to cozy yourself in with a blanket instead of going for your workout. If, before you do anything, ask yourself, maybe close your eyes. What do I need today? Do I need to get my wiggles out? Do I need to do my moves and go work out? Do I need a gentler movement practice? Do I actually need a nap? Do I need a phone call with my best friend? What do you actually need today? And let your body answer, not the internet. Okay, the third thing is you're going to track joy, not calories. Instead of focusing on the metrics of your heart rate, which heart rate zone you're in, the caloric burn of your workout, track how you feel during and after movement. Do you feel energized? Do you feel centered? Do you feel joyful? Do you feel depleted? Do you feel wrung out? Do you feel proud? How do you feel during and after movement? Because that is the feedback that actually matters. Now, this is the work I do with my clients. They learn to value their own knowledge of their body as much as they value the expertise of the professionals that they choose to collaborate with. They stop living at war with themselves and their providers and start trusting their instincts. I'm going to give you a moment to guess what happens. JK, I'm going to tell you, they get stronger. Their performance skyrockets. They avoid burnout and they actually enjoy being in their bodies. In fact, the other day, this is not the first time it happened. It just was the other day. I just had this conversation with a client where she was faced with a physical activity she doesn't usually do and did it without thinking about it. And then noticed after the fact that she, previous her, before we started working together, would never have done that because she would have considered doing that physical activity and thought, there's no way I'm going to be able to do that. I'm not strong enough and I'm too scared. I'm not going to do it. And now she's at a place where she didn't even think it. She did it. She only noticed after. And here's what she said that blew my mind. She could not believe that the work we've been doing together, the workouts, the coaching, all of it, the mind body connection, had all felt good along the way. There had been challenging points, but overall, nothing ever felt too crazy hard. She never felt like uh, like crazy sore. Like so, there would be like some awareness she'd use some muscles, but not like that painful tight soreness. Um that it almost there were times where she's like, am I even doing anything? But she knew she was, but also it's like it wasn't insanity. So she didn't think maybe anything was happening. And that's what stood out to her. She started realizing how freaking strong she is now. And she wasn't before. And that she couldn't believe that it felt good along the way. This is what happens with my clients. They get stronger, their performance increases. They not only avoid burning out, they are they get energy from our work and they enjoy being in their bodies the whole time. So now I know you already have your pen and paper or pencil and paper from before, but if you don't, you can grab it now or like get ready to ask Siri to send you an email because what I'm about to say next is big. You don't need the internet to tell you how to live in your body. She's been talking to you all along. If you're ready to stop outsourcing your wisdom and finally learn how to listen deeply, clearly, consistently, I would love to work with you. You can email me at alyssa@alyssa-alter.com and let me know which part of this episode made you feel something in your body because your body knows your body is the boss and she's worth listening to.